welcome to another episode of What is Going On in UC. Now, today we're going to talk about absolute sex is salvation. Physical. Eve didn't recognize that the archangel had lack of love, and that lack of love was a problem. Okay, she inherited lack of love too, because the archangel made her feel that something was missing. He made her feel that God was withholding information, and then she had excessive desire to get, to have knowledge, to have her eyes open. So he got her to feel like something was missing. He felt like something was missing, and we all inherited this feeling that something's missing. This chain of events happened that started in the fall that we can actually see and track, like scientifically track, okay? Adam and Eve did not feel successful in their relationship with God, and it haunted them. How much did it haunt them? Well, we see it. It's a pattern. It's a pattern of being haunted by our lack of success as individuals, that we don't give the proper time to our children. In other words, because we're not complete, okay, and we're not fruitful, we don't actually multiply fruitfulness when we multiply physically. Okay, so when we multiply physically and have kids, and we are not fruitful as individuals, what happens? Well, actually, the kid is growing up looking at their parents sort of be haunted by something, or distracted by something, or sort of distant, or whatever. Parents that are absolutely 100%, sewing into their children all day long, all the time. I mean, that's an awesome thing, but there's not a lot of parents like that. You may be tripping over the fact that, your father was never there, or your mother was always distracted by something. Maybe when you see what they did spend their time with, you aspire to become that thing because you feel that that thing, okay, must be awesome because your parents paid so much attention to it. Okay? So then you spend your whole life trying to chase that thing so that you can turn around and say to your mother and father, look, pay attention to me now. I have become the thing that you valued so much. Now you can pay attention to me, right? And we are on this sort of a trek throughout our lives to find ourselves in a position where we can finally turn to our parents and say, look, Mom, Dad, don't you love me? Now, truth is, we're built that way. We're built to have that kind of filial response to our parents. But we're not supposed to have filial response to these immature parents, but it is what it is. We're having a filial response. We want to go fetch a bone for these parents that are not there for us. If we're truly united with our parents, at least we'll be happy, right? And that's the torture. Actually, this is what Satan became the ruler of. He became the ruler of this process, this parent and child dynamic, okay? He became the ruler of that. So he was able to screw up one generation after the next, after the next, after the next. How do you cure this? Well, you've got to be able to get the ultimate love from your parents, but you can't get the ultimate love from your parents because your parents don't even perceive what the ultimate love is. They perceive love in a warped way because their parents were fallen parents. So this is what Father means when he says the world is suffering, yearning for true parents. Why? Because we need someone to come in and cut that line, okay, that lineage of faulty self-evaluation, and we need to have a parent set the tone for the proper way to evaluate ourselves. Now, the true parents came and told us that the fulfillment of a parent's love is something as simple as the first love experience of their children. So more than anything, preparing our kids to meet their spouse, honestly, in God's eyes, was supposed to be the most awesome thing. But in our world, it's a trivial thing. We're too busy chasing gold, chasing cars, chasing status, chasing all this other stuff, and we just let the whole issue of our children's courtship and all this kind of stuff, we relegate that to like third or fourth status. Okay, this is a part of our ignorance as actually being the children of Satan. And even though the Messiah came, when he told us how the absolute sex moment, how awesome it is and it should be respected, some of us snickered and said, oh, there goes Father again talking about absolute sex.